Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So, I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, guys. So I am up late. It is like 1:40 my time. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are a new subscriber, I want to thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your loyalty and thank you for returning. Um, okay, so this was a test live, but we're also going to talk about the Armand Wiggins. Oh, child. Armand Wiggins and Jason Lee. Child, it is a lot going on. Yes, it is definitely a lot going on because, you know, all these alliances and all these behind the scenes situations and these false promises that people um give off. But I feel like what goes on in the dark, and we got child Tiffany Haddish came up in it. She came up in the conversation. um it's a lot. It's a lot, definitely a lot. But Armand definitely did not hold back. And I appreciate that. And, sometimes we may not understand like people's perspective and points of view. However, there is a probing situation. However, this is not a legal matter. So, of course, we can talk about it. Hang on one second. Um, So, and then Nicki Minaj and Cardi B got drawn into it. It was a lot. But Armand, however, recanted his story and said that, Cardi B wasn't paying the blogs. Whether she was or wasn't, that's just people. That's just, I mean, people how to get it. They got to get it how they live. And who am I to tell somebody how to hustle? But this is my thing. I mean, if you stay out of folks' business, you wouldn't know what's going on. And if he wasn't so messy and was genuine, I think that people would really have good content if they would just stay out of the mess. Stay out of the mess and really serve that content, you know? Like, yeah, child. I'm just, like I said, oh my God, let me do this. I'm just up and I just wanted to come live and see what you guys were doing, see who was up. Yes, honey. It was a lot. It was a lot. And it all started on Twitter. Um, Armand pretty much was like, Jason Lee was this, that, and the third. And so I responded to him. I was like, Armand, that isn't true. That isn't true. And so what it was is I felt like I prompted him to go ahead and tell the story. Go ahead and tell his side of the story. Get it out there and let it be that. And so that's what he did tonight. So he went live and he had about 13,000 people in the chat, child. Oh, yes. I'm so glad that, when people can stand up to a bully and say no more, I'm all for that. I'm all for it. Yes, I'm definitely all for it. Now, here, let me go ahead and go on over here to Twitter because the people, they were not playing at all with these people. They were not playing, child. And I know let's see, this is the thing. How far would you go to keep a relationship? How far would you go to keep a relationship? What are I I gotta ask myself this. I want you guys to ask yourself, have I ever sacrificed my happiness to be in a friendship? Have I ever sacrificed my happiness and the way people treat me? Have I ever? Have you ever? Have you ever just said, I know this person isn't good for me, but the benefits are great. But the benefits are great. I get the ride on that yacht, or I get to go to this exclusive party, but and on the other hand, I get disregarded, I get disrespected. Am I willing to sacrifice my morals and values just to get to the top? Am I going to put my morals and values aside just to get that photo? It's a question. Because it's like there were so many telltale signs that their relationship was just not what it was. But our mind, we can we can listen to both sides of the story, but this is the thing. Our mind, just as well as Jason Lee, decided we are going to communicate. Jason got up in his head and he had his plan on how he was going to treat the relationship. And our mind made up in his head, on how he was going to treat the relationship. So, with that being said, what will you sacrifice to get to the top? You've been disrespected. You've been treated like you were nothing. You were at the bottom. You were the sole of somebody's shoe. But you said, no, I still want that fame. I still want that spotlight. And you said, I'm willing to let you disrespect me. I'm willing to let you lead me on. I'm willing to let you just tell me anything. And maybe that's a growing process. Maybe that's a grooming process. I'm not really sure. That's Hollywood. They're out in Hollywood. So I really don't know what it is. But out in Hollywood, it gets very weird. Hollywood turns to Hollyweird really quickly. They say that the world will chew you up and spit you out. I believe Hollywood would chew you up and spit you out. Come on, people. These are just my observations. But like I said, the way that Armand was bringing out those receipts, and it had even got down to the Kanye situation. Like, some people don't like you, don't care for you, but they always seem to show up. They always seem to show up. It seems like they always want to rain on your parade because they have the I, but they just don't have the T. Okay? Get into that. We'll be right back. Welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, and we are back. Thank you all for sticking through that commercial. All right, now back to the hot tea, okay? Oh my goodness. So, the thing is, hey AV, how are you? Yes, you already know. This is my thing. People are just so two-faced and people want to put themselves on this pedestal. Oh, I got this, or they are so braggadocious. But I feel like when people are so braggadocious that they have self-esteem issues. Because if you have it, you don't have to flaunt it, love. If you got it, you don't have to flaunt it. And I feel like that's a lot of things. It's a lot of competitiveness. I understand, okay, we're all in, what we call media. And there is competition here. Oh, my baby, my doggy's crying. Hold on, let me let her out. Give me 1 second. Let me see if you guys yeah, become one of my favorites. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you so much. Listen, I'm a work in progress. I'm still learning, I'm still growing, and I'm always going to be myself. I'm never going to give you anything different, and you can bet on that. But listen, let me go ahead and give you guys a quick commercial break while I let the babies out. Welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app. And don't forget to smash the like button. Please don't forget because it does help my channel. Now, listen, guys. Okay, so back into the news. Now, listen here. With the whole Jason Lee and Armand Wiggins, this is my thing. Who can you trust? And it's like mental health is real. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but I'll give you like a personal experience. Like, when people do that, because I had an experience where, well, I'm not even going to talk about my experience because this isn't about me. This is about them because Jason likes to do that. And I don't want you guys to be like, oh, she's acting like Jason Lee, making it about her. Okay. But listen now. So it's like when you are a real genuine person and like you actually mean well to somebody and they take advantage of that, that is a salty feeling. That is a very salty feeling. And it's like, dude or ma'am, I'm over here rooting and clapping it up for you. And the only thing that you have for me is to shade me any second that you get. And if you are making these jabs and doing this shade, I can only imagine what stories you have floating around about me, allegedly. I mean, because I feel like this a liar is a dangerous person, you know? Let's be honest. All right, guys. Sorry about that. If you know fur babies, honey, then you know the fur baby life, honey. You got to let your babies out. And they can, I love that the fact that my babies are trained. Now, however, let's speak about the dog. It's like people will sit back and watch your stuff. They will say, oh, I don't like this person and this, that, and the third. But they are sitting back in the bushes, got they pen and paper, taking notes on how you roll and how you move and groove. See, loves, this is the thing. It's not in you. I mean, it's not on you. It's in you. When you have that it factor, it's in you. It's not on you. People feel like, oh, if I rub hands or if I'm around this person, this is they have all these type of intentions. No, what's for you is what's for you. We all have a lane, and it seems like you know stay in your lane. Do your thing, because the people that like you and the people that support you, they will come. You don't have to be malicious. I know a lot of people get off to that, but I'll leave that to the reality show people. They're getting paid thousands of dollars to act the fool. I'm not about to get on here and act a fool with you people. No, ma'am. The thing is, I'll tell you how it is, but you're not gonna see me just losing my balance and forgetting about me and forgetting my purpose. Yeah, I'll address it, because I'm human. But however, I'm still going to be pushing. So people can come up against you and they can say all the lies that you want. You make up every story that you want to make up. And if you heard lies, go ahead and go back and believe them. Go and listen to them again because I don't care, because I know who I am. And I feel like mental health mental health is real because I notice a lot of BBLs. I notice everybody's running to these plastic surgeons and fixing that outer appearance and forgetting about that inner appearance, because it's what you felt on the outside that made you want to go and correct, is what you saw, in my opinion. If you got the money, go ahead and do your big one. But my thing is take care of your mental health. I'm an advocate, and that's the best. I feel like in my opinion, that's the best thing that you could ever do for yourself, because people lose their minds every day. People lose their lives every day, every second. Tomorrow's not promised. The issue some people have with me is I'll call it out for what it is. I'm gonna call it out for what it is, and it's just that it's just gonna be that. I'm not gonna sit up and play mind games with you. I don't need to be your friend and have these alliances. I'm not, and I don't have to do that. I'm going to be genuinely me. And see, this is the thing. People, I feel like with social media, a lot of people got something to prove. Okay. I feel like a lot of people have something to prove. They feel like they have something to prove, and social media did that to people because people are putting their whole lives on social media. Now, I can say I brought some personal things to social media. It was an awareness, right? And I feel like when people, when you have these bonds, or you're cool with people and they get in with you and they want to use you, but you pick up on it, they don't like that. They don't like that. They're used to being the boss. And see, money, some people with money use that as a control factor over some people. Yeah, they manipulate. They will manipulate you. It's a control tactic. It be they do the most, and it's sad. But you would be surprised at how many people will want to sit at a dinner table just to be in a room with a celebrity. They're not, I mean, it's the things that people will do. It's the whole fan out situation. Some Listen, some people are really starstruck. Some people are really starstruck. Oh my God, I shook his hand. Oh, I got a picture. What is that to do? So you can go around to everybody and say, "Oh, I got a picture. Oh, girl, I know her. Girl, I get close to people like this. Girl, I'm better than you." Some people get a kick off of that. Some people really get a kick off of that. Some people want to be the center of attention. That's just what they do. But you know what? You have to protect your peace, and you have to set boundaries. Let's take them for an example. Their relationship, they're bloggers, they're journalists, they're YouTubers, they're content creators just like us. What can we take from this? What I take from it is, you know, if you feel a way, or if you feel like somebody's moving different, move out their way. Move out their way, love. What you standing there and they wait for, girl? They trying to get somewhere, and they are willing to tear any and everybody down around them. Um, you get what I'm saying? You said absolutely. You said NGR mom was planning this. You said our mom was planning it. Why you feel like our mom was planning it? You think this was the divine plan of Armand's? Yeah, my thing is move out of them folks' way because they are all gloves are off. They are not loyal to anybody. And that's what it says to me. They are not loyal to anybody. I've saw people move for cash apps. I've saw people be on this whole bandwagon. I mean, I've seen it. I know how people move. And once I see how they move, I make a mental note of it. I say, da 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 da. And, even though I don't say much, that doesn't mean I don't know nothing. Who keeps receipts if you don't plan on it working? Hmm. That makes a good point. That makes a good point. But it's like that's the thing. That's just like somebody in a relationship and they know that this just isn't working. You're being verbally, you're being physically, all this isn't working. This person thinks the lowest of the lowest for you and degrades you and all these kind of things. You're sticking around. What are you sticking it around for? You taking pictures. Oh, he did this. But you're not moving, you're not leaving. What are you doing it for? For your big one? The big one would be to stop playing with the system and really get that help. Now, are you going to call it out? Call it out 100%. And I feel like this is a thing. Everybody got something to say until they're in that position. But usually, let's be honest, a lot of people are in this position. A lot of people right now today are dealing with people that does not think highly of them, that just have them around just for a kiki, just to say, oh, I have an entourage. Oh, I got backup. Some people they can't move through life without being attached to somebody else. Those trauma bonding people that sit up and be mad. You can tell them type of folks. You can definitely tell them type of folks because happy people ain't hating on people. Happy people ain't waking up at early in the morning. Oh well, yeah, and this. Oh girl, I got. Or you showing up. Oh, I got the gossip. Oh, I got the gossip. Well, what else do you got? What else do you got? Because it seems like your gossip is overruling everything. Can you have a conversation? Where are you? Where is your mind? Where? How are you thinking? You know. And this is another thing. I'm noticing a lot of the elder people are just sitting up acting like teeny boppers, like trying to live their teen lives, teen years all over again. It's like, Granny, like go sit it down. Like, please go and sit it down and be somebody's grandma. Please go sit down and be somebody's mama. Yeah. Oh, I got the gossip. I mean, just be so excited. I mean, you would think that they just got a brand new job. Oh, I got the gossip. The way that they be so excited about their gossip. Girl, let's be that excited about the truth. Let's be that excited about the younger generation that's coming behind us. Let's have that excitement about educating people. And it be the main ones. And see, this is the thing. I noticed this one person. Um, oh yeah, I'ma do it after dark. Girl, now you know I do the after dark. I'm the after dark queen. Okay, and speaking of the after dark, let's go ahead and get our commercial.
Hello and welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Goddess Tulsa After Dark. This is where you let your hair down, get you a beverage, prop your feet up or down. Now it's time to hit the like. Are you subscribed? Don't forget to hit that cash app because it's After Dark with a Goddess.
Right. And you know what? I feel you. And no, I'm not age shaming. I'm just saying, like, these folks is too old. Like, these folks is too old to be stirring up gossip. Like you really don't have nothing better to do with your time. I mean, really, that part right there, it's like, ugh, like, stop trying to be people's friends. Like, maybe that's a trigger for me. Like, stop trying to be people's friends and start mess. Get in there and start educating and trying to help share. You ain't got to put us in your business, but some of your, things that helped you in life. Like, I'll give you guys an example. If you ever go out and buy a home, you want to get your taxes, your mortgage, and your insurance. You want to bundle all those three up. You don't want to pay those individually. Get them all three bundled up, and that's how you pay. That way you're not behind on your taxes. That way you got your mortgage, and then that way you have your insurance. You always want to keep insurance. I don't care what the situation is. Always get insurance. I don't care what it is and what it's on. Definitely have some life insurance on you. Okay? Don't see nuggets, life nuggets. You may not need it now. You may not need it a month from now, but you may need it 2 or 3 years from now, maybe 5 years. Somebody might be buying a house. They have no clue on what to do, or, oh my God, well, how would I do this? Okay, well, listen, well, you just better make sure your mortgage, your taxes, and your insurance is all bundled, so you don't get behind. Now, listen here. Let's talk about Miss Haddish and Jason Lee's relationship. Okay. Now, Jason and Miss Haddish, they are friends. And, allegedly, Jason likes 19-year-old, 20-year-olds, and they're legal, barely. Barely. Yeah, but they're legal. And so the situation is, honey, the math ain't mathing. The math ain't mathing because I was a little surprised, y'all, because Jason Lee is like this big blogger. He's very much so known and all of the things. But child, the people was making a lot of good points. They said Armand having 12K viewers while Jason Lee has 2K is sending me. Honey, honey, the people have spoken. The people have spoke. Oh, yes, they have. And Armand is actually trending. He's at 2,724 tweets Jason Lee is trending at 2,383 tweets. Okay, listen here. Now let's go on over here to Jason's Instagram. I'm in his Twitter. Mm. So Jason Lee was tagged, honey. Okay, the results are in, girl. Okay, so Jason Lee sounds off on Kanye West's Drink Champs interview and Lotto slamming Nicki Minaj. 2,324 watching now. Okay, and we're gonna exit on up out of here. And then we're gonna hop on over here. Gagging at Jason Lee. ARMONWIGGINS response to Jason Lee diss. Full breakdown on what happened. Oh, 11,775 watching now. Honey, the numbers don't lie. It's giving black magic to me. I mean, black guy magic, black man magic. Hello, all right. But this is my thing. I don't want to see the fight. I don't want to see the fight. I want to see some content. Like, give us some content. Give us content that's worth watching. Zeus has failed us. I mean, the only thing you gonna turn on Zeus and you gonna see them running around throwing drinks and pulling hair and doing the most. I don't want to see that. I saw that as a child. Give me something that's gonna feed me. Give me something that's going to feed me. Please. Numbers definitely don't lie. We know Armand is underrated. And what got me with Armand was when he would be like, get in here, everybody get in here. And I'd be like, okay, well, let me get in there. I was in there like swimwear, and I've noticed, he's evolved and I'm all for evolving. I love it. Don't stay the same. That's just like me. People want to see me in this box. Listen, I'm going to grow. I'm going to evolve. I'm going to Kaizen. I'm elevating love. Try elevating. Try doing some self-care. Try loving yourself. When you I feel like this. If you love yourself, you taking care of yourself, you got your mental, you handling your shit. You're not out there looking to tear somebody down. You're just not. It's not on. I mean, I don't. It's when I wake up in the morning, I say, "Thank you, Lord, for waking me up this morning and bless me, bless my husband, bless my family, my kids, as they go and come. Bless those that are around me." That's how I like to start my day. I'm not trying to start my day with, "Oh, I got some gossip." You know, I don't want to start my day like that. Mm-mm. You know, AV says you are where you need to be. God has a plan for you. You know what? You listen here. You show right. You show right. Okay? Listen here. I'm going to tell you. Yeah, they call me a troll, this, that, and the third. Love, I can accept whatever you want to call me. Okay? I did what I had to do. hmm I did what I had to do. I had to find my own strength. I had to know that I was worthy. You know, I did some searching. I'm doing the work, and I still have some growing to do. And I'm not ashamed of that part, you know. I know I still have a lot of work to do. And God ain't through with me yet, you know. I'm going to continue to show up no matter what. But I really thought like I really want to stay away from I thought like, the housewives and stuff like that was cool. I don't even watch them like that. I really don't even care for TV, to be honest. If you put on a movie or something or a TV, as to my family, I will go to sleep because I do not want to hear the lies, tell lies, division. Okay. And so, yeah, that's just my personal opinion about it. I don't watch a lot of TV. Um, I like audibles, stuff like that. Um, he says, Amen. I'm grateful for this moment, one on one with a future icon. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? The plans, the ideas that I have, um, I'm really, y'all don't even know. I want to cry right now. Just seeing how far I've come, like really seeing how far I've come. And just right now, um, with everything going on in my personal life, still showing up and still giving it 100%. This is my baby. Queen Tulsa, this show is my baby. And I feel like I built it around comedy, around fun, around love. And I definitely want to keep it that way. So I'm going to be forever grateful for those that found me on All About the Tea and, saw me when I first started out, and see me now. Your vlogs are great. Thank you. Do you catch me in the mornings? So what I've started doing it, like in the mornings, we go to court and we get to see who's going to get paroled and who's going to get, denied. And we like to see what they're in there for. And they pretty much go through a whole process where, they kind of tell you, where they were in their life. And my thing is, do you think that people can change? And do you feel like people that go into prison come out, do you think that they deserve a second chance at life? A second chance in life, or shall I say? Yeah. Do you think that they should have a second chance in society? And see, this was another thing. There's programs in those prisons, and some of these people, they go in there and they don't take advantage of those opportunities, you know. But it is what it is. Um, but back on Armand and Jason, I guess the encouragement and just what I would say is just be your authentic self with people. And, don't look for the worst in people because people, if they're genuinely there, they'll be genuinely there. If they have ulterior motives, they'll come out, you know. But just, set your boundaries with people. With God's grace, anyone can change. Absolutely. And see, I'm a big believer. you know, I gave my life to back to the Lord, and I just been saying, Lord, use me. I'm not here for me. I'm here to serve. When I wake up in the morning, I'm ready to serve. Lord, who you want me to? Who? What job do you have for me? You know, what job do you have for me? I don't complain. I won't complain. God has been too good to me, and I won't take that from Him. He's given me I'm starting to gain my strength back day by day. It's just my faith in him. I still have my struggles. I'm not gonna lie. I still have my struggles, but I don't let my struggles overtake me. And, just still being a mom, still being a mom, still being a wife. I still have to be here for my babies, you know, for all of them. Yeah. And so, even when my roosters and my hens were unalived, you know, I don't know if it was a possum, a raccoon, or a fox, a coyote, but those, I don't know, it was just, I was disappointed. I almost got depressed because I'm used to my babies, like, you know, whenever, I'm out here in my safe space, they're out here with me and they sound off, they make their noise, and I do miss them. But we're gonna get some more. Well, not Honey said he don't want no roosters, but I've got to at least have one. I've got to at least have one. Okay. Yes, I won't complain. I won't. God has been too good to me. I will not. And I asked God, I said, God, if you bless me, I'll be a blessing to others. And whether that's through commentary, whether that's through words of encouragement, whether if it's being kind, loving, being selfless, listening, anything. And, I just want to do my due diligence. You know, I want to do my due diligence. Yeah, but I really feel like Armand and Jason Lee, you know, they can't work it out. Just go your separate ways. You know, you don't have to tear another brother down in order for you to shine. And I know it's easier said than done. And yeah, you're in Hollywood and that's just how the game goes. But if you know your lane, know your lane. Stay in your lane and just stay focused on your craft. And don't let the other one knock you off your, you know, your balance. Keep your balance. Keep your balance. Okay. And with that being said, I think that's all the hot tea that I have. If you guys have anything else to contribute to the show, definitely let your girl know. Listen here, I appreciate you guys so much for coming out to the Goddess Queen Tulsa show. I'm your host, Queen Tulsa, and that concludes our show for this morning. Enjoy your morning. Today is August. Oh, yeah, today's August the 19th, guys. The days are going by. Okay, so listen. So today is October the 19th. So before we take off, I want to leave you guys with this. Seeking the Lord, our hunger for God is both satisfied and deepened as we spend time in His Word. Colossians 3:1-4. Faith in Christ is about more than merely doing Christian things, like attending church, giving, praying, and reading the Bible occasionally. Genuine conversion is evidenced by a yearning to know God more, deeply and intimately. One of Christianity's basic principles is that the more we know of the Lord, the more we want to learn of Him. A mind set on things of this world will miss the spirituality fulfilling path. However, pursuing the Lord doesn't imply abandoning all our plans and dreams. It simply means we prayerfully subject our hopes to His will. As we strive to know God, our desires change to reflect His. How does a believer go about seeking God? It begins with studying His Word and trusting the Spirit to open our mind to understand. Then, as the Lord reveals more of Himself to us through Scripture, we will increasingly crave His presence. If your focus is set on things of earth, your desires will bend in that direction. But if you turn your attention to the Word of God, your desire for Him will become stronger than all other longings. Okay? Now, listen, that was the word, and we're going to end right there. Good morning, AV. You have a beautiful, blessed morning on purpose. I'll see you guys later. So long.
Hello and welcome. Thank you all for coming by. I really appreciate you. Oh, absolutely. Please like, share, and subscribe. The Goddess Tulsa Show. Welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe. Now is the time to go ahead and get ready for the show. We have some great news for you. Okay? We're going to have a great time. So I really, really, really appreciate you and your dedication to showing up. Gratitude. Don't be afraid to hit that cash app.